the thing about a reinvestigation letter, guys, is a lot of you get deletions, right? But then a year, a few months, a few days, something happened and the consumer reporting agencies put this item back on your credit. And a lot of you don't know what to do. So I was getting so many complaints regarding this. So I decided to make the reinsertion letter. Now, remember, the reinsertion letter, this goes specifically to your Equifax, your Experian, your TransUnion. This is who you're sending this letter to. All right. So it's a very effective letter, and it asks for, just simple things. I recently received a copy of my consumer report, and I noticed some accounts on my consumer report that should not be there. This agency is in violation of 15 USC 1681 I2A. They were to notify me of this in writing 5 days prior. I was not notified. In addition to the violation first on 15 USC 1681 IA5, treatment of inaccurate or unverifiable information. In general, if after any reinvestigation under paragraph 1 of any information disputed a consumer by a consumer, an item of the information is found to be inaccurate or incomplete or cannot be verified, the consumer reporting agency shall promptly delete it. That's why when I told you guys that they have 30 days, they have reasonable time is 30 days. That's what the law gives them. The law gives them 30 days as reasonable time. They must promptly delete the item of information from the file of the consumer or modify that item of information as appropriate based on the results of the reinvestigation. Now, promptly notify the furnishers that the information has been modified or deleted from the file of the consumer. See, as the original creditor, only I can validate this debt. I do not validate this debt, therefore the following accounts must be deleted from my consumer report immediately. Then you would list the accounts there. The above accounts are inaccurate, the character is incomplete, you are reporting a charter amount that is incomplete and inaccurate. Information on the consumer report must maintain maximum possible accuracy. Accuracy means correct in all details, exact. 15 USC 1681 EB. And then we go on to describe accuracy of the report. Whenever a consumer reporting agency prepares a consumer report, it shall follow reasonable procedures to assure maximum possible accuracy of the information concerning the individual about whom the report relates. The details of the account are inaccurate. They are not exact in details and amounts. Now you want to use either one, TransUnion, Equifax, or Experian, right? You shall comply with the FCRA 15 USC 1681. You are supposed to notify me and you fail to do so. Notice of results of reinvestigation. In general, a consumer reporting agency shall provide written notice. So I want you guys to pay attention to this. They shall provide written notice to a consumer of the results of a reinvestigation under the subsection not later than 5 business days after the completion of the reinvestigation. So if there was a reinvestigation, guys, within 5 days, you are supposed to be notified, right? And you're supposed to be notified by mail, or if you authorize them to notify you by any other means. Guys, I want you to stick to this. Stick to this. By mail, this. Stick to this. All right? Do not give them any authority to email you. Don't give them any authority to send you a DM or to put any document in any portal. Have them mail the document out to you, because if you don't receive this document, that's their problem. The law says they're supposed to mail the results to you of the reinvestigation within 5 business days. And if they can prove, if they cannot prove this, the 5 business days, they are in violation. So now we're asking them to delete the inaccurate and incomplete accounts from the consumer file. So what you're doing here, you're setting up this reinvestigation letter now for a part 2. If they come back with some BS, you have now set them up so you can effectively deploy a round 2 letter. And after the round 2 letter, you can do your arbitration, you can go to civil. You have grounds now for a lawsuit because the reinsertion part of the FCRA says within 5 days of the conclusion of the reinvestigation, they must send you a notice within 5 business days. And if they cannot prove that this notice was sent within 5 business days, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? The law doesn't say you have to receive it within 5 business days. The law says they must send it. Let me look at that again. What does the law say? The law says, shall provide a written notice. They shall provide written notice to a consumer of the results of the reinvestigation under this subsection no later than 5 business days after the completion. So after 5, no longer than or no later than 5 business days, when the investigation is done, they must mail you out what the results are. Not on the 6th day or the 7th day. So in a round 2 letter, you're going to ask for the date when the investigation was finished and when they sent out the notice of those results. So that's how you evaluate a reinsertion. So for those of you that have reinsertions, that's basically how you evaluate the reinsertion, how you use that to get the reinserted item deleted. But most importantly, if you're going to go in for a lawsuit, right? If you're going to go in for a lawsuit, this is what you will use as your key piece of evidence to get it done. Because if they didn't comply with the law, it is a violation of 15 U.S.C. 1681 N and O.